If you live in Southern Illinois or you're within the tri-state radius of River Radio's airwaves, then you have heard the voice of Tom Miller on WJPF. He's been on the radio and the voice of news in Southern Illinois for 49 years. And on Friday, he signed off for the very last time. But I am positive it's not the last that we've heard from Tom. In fact, I'm now joined by the man himself. Tom Miller, thank you for coming on today.
It's great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too. You have had...
I see you all the time.
Well, that's not fair. I hear you all the time. But there's been some pretty big changes. And I'm so humbled that you came on the show to talk with us about it.
Well, we've known each other for a long time. I figure I owed it to you.
Well,
I've known the ownership of WSIL TV since back in the mid-'70s, so
and I had
or the
no
early
idea.
70s. So.
Yeah, would you care to share a little bit of the backstory between your connection?
My first school trip was to the WSIL studios in Harrisburg.
That's fun.
And the guy who was standing next to me, and we were in grade school, was Bob Romanowski. He's the engineer now with me, and we were looking over to see the cameras, just like we are here right now. Oh, this is, and I think maybe we were hooked right then.
I was going to ask, is that where you got the bug?
Don't know, but I'm pretty sure that was the first time. I like the technology, the lights, everything that people don't see. I love seeing behind the curtain.
Well, you must have 49 years in the business. Now, we'll get to all the different levels, decades, all the experiences, but I'd kind of like to know how this all started outside of your visit to the Harrisburg WSIL station.
They needed somebody to drive a truck.
What?
For the Rock 100 Good Time Traveling Show, where reasonable rates and available dates called now.
You've not said that once or twice.
And I was 15, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been driving the trucks on the farm for a long time, so driving a truck, hauling equipment, and off from there.
Really? So how did you go from driving a truck to being behind a microphone?
Being dependable.
Being dependable. That was what it took.
Showing up, doing the extra work. I love music. I love people. I was in the entertainment business. I was in the show business. Why wouldn't you? I mean, it was fun, and you're 16 years old, and at the high school dance, and kids are asking you for your autograph. I'm like, this is good, this is fun.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, well, let's take a look, kind of do a little bit of a flashback at Tom. Now, what is that young man thinking right there? That's a fantastic photo, by the way, Tom.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my dad is in the room, and I've got to look like, I look like a hippie, don't I?
A little long hair, but you know what? That was part of the time, and kind of, I mean, you've never really followed the rules, Tom.
No.
And that's kind of part of, I think, why in Southern Illinois people enjoy listening to you so much.
Well, I can tell you that I'm very stubborn.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
I don't listen to anybody else. I don't watch other people's news and take what they're saying. Mm-hmm. I read. Nobody is treating me like a hand puppet. I won't have it. And so that stubborn streak also is the stubborn streak that makes sure that I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. But it also means that I'm independent. And that's what's great about radio. There's no distance between me and the listener.
Yeah.
It's just me and them. There's no production. It's just me and them. And there's a great intimacy. And if you're honest with people, they can hear it.
I believe that's very true. You and I shared a conversation, and it plays directly into this. We were both reporting on the Duratio, although you did phenomenal work with that. I mean, you were literally the voice of Southern Illinois, and we were the video providing that in the, in this background. But you have always been most concerned about the person, about your listener, about the person on the other side of that radio, on the other side of the microphone, how you can help your neighbor. How has that driven you, Tom?
It's the way I was raised. I mean, it's pretty simple, straight ahead stuff for me. Somebody needs help. What can I do to help them? I do the same thing when nobody's watching. If I see somebody beside the road and they got a flat tire, or in the parking lot of Kroger, I stop and help them. It's just the way I was raised. Yeah. And once you carry that through, you'll understand what they need by helping them, and that way you can provide help for more people.
Well, I think also you're incredibly authentic. And I think that helpful nature in you, and that we're going to get it done no matter what it takes, that's just part of your charm as well.
Yeah, it's the stubborn part about, but they're stubborn and there's negative, and they're stubborn that there's good.
Yeah.
I'd like to think I'm the latter.
I would like to think that you are too. Can we go through speaking of which, some of those experiences I mean, 49 years reporting, doing, well, radio and news. What are some of the biggest events that you've covered in that time?
My first one was when I walked to work when I was like 17 years old. It was the blizzard of 1978. That was 3 days up and at 'em. And there's been ice storms, space shuttle.
Yeah.
The 9/11, I went to the fire station with the station vehicle going, let's get in the car. Let's go to New York. I've already got the congressman saying he's got us a map. We'll get it. Listen, the firemen are going, look, slow down. So no, let's go now. Now, right now.
Wow.
I mean, that's kind of the way and the derecho, we'd already been up all night the night before with the storms. So, but with that, I'm ready whenever there's a call to go. I'm ready. I keep my brain stocked. I'm ready to go. And I've got my cell phone numbers. I'm ready to reach out to the important people, get them on the air. And I just go do the same things that everybody else is doing. And then that teaches you what you need to know so you can help them.
Well, that was going to be my follow-up question is, as far as being that person behind the microphone and you're delivering the news to thousands of people who need to know what's happening right now, for you, what was your most important role there behind the mic?
Letting people know that this too will pass.
Okay, that's fair. Do you care to elaborate a little bit?
Well, when you're in the middle of it right now, you think it's all going to be terrible and you're all by yourself. You're not by yourself. That's the number one thing. There's other people out there doing that. There are other people that are coming to help, but you've got to hold on. I like to call it holding hands in the dark.
Yeah.
The reassurance that you're not alone. This too will pass. It's not going to like it, but we'll get through this. Here's where you can get water. Here's where you can get power. Here's how you can get gas. And providing those essential information. And you've got to remember what those things are every day, because that's what the people on the other side of the screen, on the other side of the microphone are concerned about.
Yes, sir.
Their kids, their animals, their house, their family, their well-being, their job. Can you help?
Fulfilling those necessities, what I need right now, and telling them where to be able to find that.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely, and perhaps even the next step, and that's what you've always been great at.
Or when the power's coming back on.
Yeah, all of those necessities.
Right.
Absolutely, and I think that's fantastic, and sometimes I think that we lose sight of those things that people need to know. It should be right in front of our eyes. We're worried about superfluous things when we really need to be worrying about getting people the information, the education, the necessities.
Yeah, and when things are going to get back to normal like. Or if you're in trouble, call me. I will get somebody to your house. I'll call somebody up for you. I do not care. We have people call in and say, I can't get out of my driveway of the house. Nobody will answer. I found somebody to go get those people and get them out of their home. I don't care if I'm on the radio or not. Call the right person, get it done. They know who you are. They trust you. They'll go do it.
Wow, Tom. Well, let's bring this full circle a little bit. Okay, so you signed off for the last time on Friday. What was it like when you got up on Monday morning?
I liked it. It was like 8:30.
Oh, yeah?
That's 4 hours later than normal.
Well, I mean, that is straight sleeping in for you. You said it was like 7 o'clock?
I'm hoping about another 3 or 4 months these big dark rings underneath my eyes go away.
Stop.
I want to get a regular night's sleep, and I want to pet my dog. I want to hang out, pet my dog, listen to some Rush, and sleep in, like 8 hours a day, and then eat at normal times.
Sleep?
And exercise and get my blood pressure below raging.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we had a little discussion before you came on. I did morning show for 2 years. And I mean, I felt like it took years off of my life.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Imagine.
See, and I worked a lot of times in Carbondale until 1 or 2 in the morning, and then drove back to Harrisburg and was back on the air at 6.
Oh, stop.
And I did that for years too.
Wow. Well, was it all worth it?
I think so. I would have questioned that until Thursday, Friday, until the amount of people that reached out to me and told me, the times that they'd had listening to the radio and times with me. I won a turkey from you in 1989. I remember when you did this or that. I mean, one of the best emails was from a guy named Gary. And he says, I'm the guy who put the bulletproof glass in there so people didn't kill you. And thank you, Gary. If you're listening, I really do appreciate that quite a bit. There was a large social organization that wanted to see me dead, so.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we really are grateful. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, because we needed those extra years with Tom.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. And I mean, outside of having viewers let you know about the mark that you've made in their life, I mean, I've seen Caesar from the Southern has written you.
Great guy.
And I mean, talk about a local legend in his own right. But then I've seen, did I see that you got a letter from the White House?
I did get a letter. I got a letter from the president on Friday, congratulating me on my years of work and effort. So I really was happy. I'm probably going to frame, I think.
I
for that.
don't blame you. I mean, a letter from the White House. And then I also saw where Dave Severin had said something on the floor of the House.
House resolution. Actually, it's my second.
How many people can say that they've got 2 resolutions?
My dog's name's in it too, so I'm happy about that.
That's fantastic.
But that's 2 resolutions on the House floor that passed to honor me for the years of service. And so really, really pleased with that, to be honest with you.
And how does it feel to have like local legends like Caesar reach out and say the impact that you've had on his life?
I still think I'm just a dumb old country boy from Harrisburg who works on the radio. That's how I look at it. When I got all those letters and emails, I was very moved. I had no idea. I might have even stayed around another couple years had I known. They were really very moving tributes, and I'm still receiving correspondence, and I can't tell people how much I appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Well, I think that you've meant a lot to all of us.
I didn't know. I sat in a small room by myself all day.
I know, right? And you literally do. I mean, if you've been able to see a picture of a studio, and I mean, we can even bring up the 70s, 80s photo if we want. That's pretty much still how a studio looks right now.
I sat in a small room by myself. Did you know I'm a shy person?
You are
I
not.
would never, if I'd been in any other business side of radio in a small room where nobody could see me, this wouldn't have gone anywhere. But in radio, you got that small room, you got the connection between you and the listeners. It's a very good deal.
Well, it seems like it was the absolute perfect fit for you, Tom.
I would have liked to have been a doctor. Is it too late?
Well, it's never too late. Are you kidding? Well, I guess we'll kind of wrap up a little bit with this one. I do have one last question for you after this one, but
Sure.
You have had a tremendous impact on myself, on people at River Radio like Amanda Hopkins, journalists out there who still have years of a career left, hopefully. What do you think about the impact that you've made on them, and do you have advice?
I do have afraid. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Be honest. No subterfuge. Your listeners, your readers, your viewers sense it. They know it. Mm-hmm. If you're fake, they're going to know it. You're fibbing to them. They're going to find out eventually. Don't do it. It's a disservice to everybody, and don't be afraid of controversy. There are foolish things that we talk about today. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about that kind of controversy. We're talking about the real issues that are going on today in the state of Illinois, in this country. Be honest, be forthright, don't be afraid.
I think that's tremendous advice. And coming from somebody who I think almost is like the embodiment of authenticity. And I think you almost defined that just now.
Well, thank you. I'm just me. I've been warned against that.
Well, okay, so you being you, and you know the affinity that we all have for you, tell me you're not going away, I guess, as I'm leading this question. What is your next step?
My next step is literally to take a walk, look after my health, sleep regularly, and I'll be honest with you, there have been a number of people that have been seeking me out, looking for me to run for public office.
And are you considering that, or is that kind of like a to be determined kind of thing?
I wanted to be president since I was 10.
What?
So, yes.
Well, maybe the letter from the White House was a catalyst or something.
In fact, today I've had 3 people reach out to me this morning, say, what office would you like to run for?
No kidding. And you're considering that, maybe?
I will after I get a nap in
and walk the dog.
And walk the dog. But I'm going to take some time for myself because
yeah, that's probably smart.
I work every day from 5 to 7 at night, and I'm going to take some time off.
Yeah, and you have undoubtedly earned it.
It's when I run out of money, I'll be knocking on your door.
Right,
So.
you'll be like, all right, I got to work again. Well, Tom, I want to leave you with the last note. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about any of this?
Well, thank you. I mean, number one thing, I never thought I'd be standing here next to you. I never thought that people would write all the letters that they have and said all the nice things they've had. I've really been overwhelmed, and all I can tell you is that I'll never leave you.
Good, because we are all hoping to see you in some shape or form in the future. Yeah.
I hope so. But everybody was saying, podcast, do a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be all right too.
But you know, it comes back to booking the guests, doing the homework, and being prepared.
Yes, sir.
And it's about a 1-for-1 ratio. For every hour of being content, you've got another hour plus of
Yeah,
prep.
that's true.
And it piles up after a while.
All right. Well, please keep us updated as to what you do when you're finished having some time for yourself and with your dog.
Thank you.
Will you please keep us
I
up
will,
to date?
absolutely.
All right. Tom, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
It's good
coming
to see
into
you,
the
too.
show. No, it's our pleasure.